Back in the 50s and early 60s, the large portion of the Puerto Rican population was in Lincoln Park, of all places. And through a series of city-sponsored redevelopment plans, those neighborhoods slowly were sort of gentrified with a lot of help of public resources, and increasingly the Puerto Rican population began to move west to Wicker Park, to West Town, to Humboldt Park, sort of retreating from what was its core originally there in Lincoln Park.
We saw gentrification coming. I mean, it was right at the gate. So what we decided is, okay, where do we anchor a space that can help us to keep this process completely overtaking us? The first thing we did was to look at various spaces where there was a sizable Puerto Rican presence in an economic corridor, basically between Western and Mozart. There are 120 some buildings. 90 of those buildings were Puerto Rican owned properties. But in addition to that, it was the place where you had the largest number of Puerto Rican businesses.
And so, yes, we looked at other communities. We understood that in La Villita, they had little gateway there, and that in other communities, they had done something to kind of mark their areas. At that point, we said, we want a gateway. And I remember telling the commissioners, I want a big gateway, something that's going to say, this is you entering Humboldt Park, and this is you leaving Humboldt Park.
And so for us, the idea of building a community, a vibrant, dynamic, livable, sustainable community, is also to advance the idea that we can self-actualize ourselves, that we have the tools, because we're basically vibrant, dynamic, intelligent human beings who can really determine our own destiny.